Right, so for more on BHP's bid, I'm joined live from Sydney by Peter McGuire. He's Managing Director and Partner at CWA Global Markets. Thanks very much indeed for speaking to us. So does BHP's $30 billion offer for potash make sense to you? I mean, given that it would give BHP, what, 30% of the market?
Well, good morning, Maryam. Does it make sense? I think it can be looked at a number of different ways. I think from when you think about Jack Nasser and, of course, Murray's Cloppers, they need to make some traction. They need to get some headwind, and this is a perfect opportunity to do that. When you look at, the likes of their previous chair, Don Argus, and what Chip Goodyear achieved over the last few years prior to these guys. So first off, yes, it's a good move. Secondly, we know the brick economies absolutely are in love with potash. We understand the agricultural side of it, and the demand is only going to increase, so it's a win-win, Maryam.
OK, now, of course, BHP is planning to raise $45 billion in the debt market to finance this bid. Do you foresee any potential difficulties in BHP financing this acquisition?
Well, I don't think so. They've got enough firepower, and we all know the size of their balance sheet. But the other side of it is that going to be sufficient? And now you're getting into, going to the market, going to shareholders, and you may not be, they're bidding up the price. So you might see that you might have to go up to $50 billion. It's going to be a very interesting play how it comes out over the next couple of weeks, Maryam.
So what do you think about that? Do you think BHP risks overpaying?
Not necessarily. Look, they're already in the game in the sense of, in Saskatchewan, but it's going to be about till 2014 till that comes online. It's the largest producer in the world, and if you want to buy up, you've got to pay. What I wouldn't be surprised is for you get other parties that are interested in it as well, like Sovereign Wealth or some of the big other companies that may see opportunity there as well.
Speaking of some of the potential competitors to this offer, could we see a Chinese bidder emerge, in your opinion?
Yeah, I absolutely think so. We're all very mindful of what happened with the Rio deal. I wouldn't be surprised if China takes a very aggressive stance with it. They understand agriculture very well, with holdings in sub-Saharan Africa and so on. So, yeah, Mariam, I think that could be the left-of-field play.
And, Peter, what are the chances, do you think, that the shareholders will effectively follow the advice of the Potash board, which, of course, dismissed the offer as grossly inadequate?
Well, if the price keeps on ramping up and, if it goes up 2 and 3% a day, Mariam, then, you just stay in and just wait till, you're saying is 140 and up, it could be at 160. It's just going to be what happens over the next couple of days are going to be crucial to this whole bid, how it plays. But they might have to pay 170. Who knows?
So, Peter, with this in mind, does this potential deal between BHP Billiton and Potash, does this really set the tone for the rest of the year? Or is it on course to be a pretty busy year for natural resources deals?
I think so, definitely. I think it's just a continuation of this whole past decade. You're going to see more activity in the years ahead with large M&As, but I think the sleeper is going to be the Sovereign Wealth, Mariam. They're the people with the true firepower, and they'll take a very aggressive stance on any resources that they can put their hands on.
Perhaps a busy and exciting year ahead of us. Thanks very much indeed, Peter McGuire, Managing Director at Global Markets. Thanks very much.